Good morning. So children, we are doing lesson 2 from your supplementary reader in English. It so happened, and the lesson is Children at Work. In last two videos, we covered two parts of the story in which we see that an 11-year-old boy runs away from home in Kannur and reaches Chennai. And there he finds a friend in a stranger girl, and seeing him hungry, she takes Velu to a place behind a wedding hall and finds something to eat from the garbage there. Now, let's move on with the story. Let me sum up the third part for you. There is a row of huts near some dirty puddles. Outside one of the huts, Jaya dumps her sack. Grateful to his friend, Velu thinks of the days ahead. Let's begin. Jaya and Velu walked along the roads for half an hour until they came to a bridge across a dirty trickle of water. My dear children, I have already highlighted difficult words for you, and it's always nice whenever you are studying any subject, you should try to gain more and more knowledge. I will try to impart more information to you about different words. Clear? Now, what does this trickle means? Trickle means when water is dripping slowly from some place, it is called trickle. Okay. We are in Triplicane now. See, that's Buckingham Canal, said Jaya. Now here we come across two words, Triplicane and Buckingham. Triplicane is a place in Chennai and it is known for its crowded markets, houses of times of kings, and Marina Beach. We can find memorials of former chief ministers of Tamil Nadu there. There is a famous Mughal-styled Triplicane big mosque and ancient Parthasarthi Swami temple. The area is also famous for its South Indian eateries and biryani stalls. So we can very well imagine how busy and lively Triplicane would be. Actually, Triplicane is the anglicized or English version of Tiruvellikeni, which means sacred lily pond in Tamil, and it denotes the pond in front of the Parthasarthi temple, which is between Big Tulsi forest. When we talk about Buckingham Canal, it was constructed during the British rule. It was named so in 1878 because the link was built on the orders of then Governor, the Duke of Buckingham. It is 796 km long freshwater navigation canal. It extends from Andhra Pradesh to Tamil Nadu. Okay. Velu stared. This was a canal. Near some puddles of water was a row of strangest huts he had ever seen. Now, what's the meaning of puddles? A small pool of water, maybe collection due to rainwater, mixed with mud. That is a puddle. Collection of water, dirty water, mixed with mud especially. They were built out of all sorts of things, metal sheets, tires, bricks, wood and plastic. If you go to any slum area, you will understand what he really means by saying that it was built from all sorts of things. We can see in slums, whatever material is available, they try to cover that portion of the hut with that. They stood crookedly and looked as if they would fall any moment. Crookedly means not straight. Velu wondered, is this where you live? These houses are strange. In our village, the houses are made of mud and palm leaves. Now we are getting scenario of two kinds of huts. One made with mud and palm leaves, very neat and tidy, and another with strange things. All sorts of things, metal sheets, tires, bricks, wood, plastic, whatever is available. Okay. Jaya went around to one of the huts and dumped her sack outside. Then she picked up an empty one. She said, let's go. She turned to Velu and gave him a shove. Shove means push. At least help me now. Here, wear this and come with me, said Jaya. She threw him a pair of old shoes without laces and pushed a sack and a stick into his hand. Willie was confused. What work did she want him to do with these things? Now, the only work that Velu had ever done in his life was on the landowner's farm, weeding and taking cows out to graze. Weeding means working in a field, removing grass or digging in the field for agriculture purpose. That was the only work that he has ever done in his life. Or taking out the cows, feeding it in the green pastures. Are there any farms in the city? He asked Jaya. She laughed and thumped her stick on the ground. Thumped means hit or strike heavily. Farms? There are no farms here, she said. We are rag pickers. This was a word Velu was hearing for the first time. He exclaimed, rag pickers? Jaya said, see my sack, full of things I collected. Velu wondered, collected? From where? She said, from rubbish bins. Where else? Velu inquired, you collect rubbish? Velu had never heard of such a thing. She said, aye, blockhead. Blockhead means fool. It's not any rubbish, only paper, plastic, glass and such things. We sell it to Jam Bazaar Jaggu. Velu was again puzzled. He had never heard of people throwing away rubbish. He had heard of people throwing away rubbish. But why should anyone want to buy rubbish? He inquired, who's Jam Bazaar Jaggu? Why is he buying all this? Jaya said, you think he buys it for show? He sells it to a factory. Come on, I don't have time to waste like you. Velu did not move. He hadn't run away and come to this new place to dig through garbage bins. This was not the dream he had. He wanted to become big, free from his family, from his father who used to beat him, snatch all the money from him. He had escaped from his village, not to become a rag picker. He had his own dreams to become a big man when he grows up. So he was little bit upset about what he is doing right now. Jaya poked at him with a stick. She said, look here, she shouted. If someone else gets there before us, we don't get anything. Don't just stand there pausing. Pausing means looking important or trying to impress somebody. Big hero. I'm trying to help you. Who filled your stomach today? Asked Jaya. Velu scratched his head and sighed. Sighed means take a deep breath. He thought, I will do it for now until I find a better job. With this, we come to the end of the chapter written by Geeta Wolf, Anushka Shankar and Arijit Singh.